In the faraway land of Iskandara, the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a warm glow on the city of Elora. The town bustled with merchants and townsfolk alike, each person animated by a vibrant energy. Hidden among the cobblestone streets, a small shop stood, which glowed with the power of positivity. The shop owner, an elderly woman named Marabella, was well known and revered for her extraordinary creations. Her work had touched the lives of countless people, changing their outlook on life and inspiring them to be their best selves. One of her most prized creations was a simple golden thread, imbued with the power to transform negativity into positivity. As the sun dipped lower in the sky, a young man named Timon hurried through the crowded streets, his face drawn and weary. Despite the warm hues of the setting sun, a cold heaviness weighed on his shoulders. His heart ached from the loss of his father, who had passed away a few months earlier. With no siblings or close friends, Timon felt utterly alone. As he passed Marabella's shop, the glow emanating from within caught his attention. Drawn to the light, he entered the small store. The scent of lavender and rosemary filled the air, and the walls were adorned with shelves displaying intricate trinkets, bottles filled with shimmering liquids, and countless other magical items. Marabella, sensing Timon's presence, stepped out from behind a curtain. Her warm eyes locked with his, and she immediately recognized the pain that weighed him down. She smiled gently and greeted him. "Welcome, young man. I see that you carry a heavy burden. Perhaps I have something that can help." Timon hesitated, not sure if he believed in the magical items Marabella claimed to possess. Still, he couldn't deny the warmth and kindness radiating from her, so he decided to indulge her. "What do you have that could possibly help me?" he asked. Marabella's eyes sparkled with a knowing glint. "Ah, I have just the thing," she said as she rummaged through a drawer. Pulling out a small box, she presented it to Timon. Inside the box lay a simple golden thread, shimmering with an ethereal light. Timon couldn't help but be drawn to it, feeling an inexplicable warmth emanating from the strand. "This is the golden thread of hope," Marabella explained. "It has the power to transform negativity into positivity. All you need to do is wear it around your wrist, and it will weave its magic into your life." Timon, though skeptical, agreed to try it out. He wrapped the thread around his wrist and, to his surprise, felt a small jolt of warmth surge through him. He thanked Marabella and left the shop, curious to see if the thread would make any difference. Over the next few days, Timon noticed subtle changes in his life. The heaviness that once consumed him began to dissipate. He found himself smiling more often, engaging with the townsfolk, and even laughing with the local children. As the days turned to weeks, Timon's heart began to heal. He no longer felt alone. He had become part of the community, forming connections with those around him. The power of positivity flowed through him, and he discovered a newfound sense of purpose. With each positive interaction, the golden thread around his wrist grew brighter, filling his heart with warmth and happiness. Marabella's gift had indeed changed his life, helping him to overcome his grief and embrace the beauty in the world around him. One day, as Timon walked through the market, he saw a young woman, Lena, sitting on a bench, her eyes filled with tears. He noticed the sadness and pain that seemed to envelop her, and he couldn't help but be reminded of himself before he discovered the golden thread of hope. Timon approached Lena, offering her a kind smile and asking if there was anything he could do to help. Lena hesitated at first, but the warmth radiating from Timon's presence soon put her at ease. She confided in him about the recent loss of her mother, the loneliness she felt, and her inability to find happiness. Moved by her story, Timon knew exactly what he needed to do. He carefully unwrapped the golden thread from his wrist and gently placed it around Lena's. As the thread touched her skin, it began to shimmer, and Lena felt an instant surge of warmth and comfort. "This is the golden thread of hope," Timon explained. "It helped me through my darkest days, and I believe it can help you too. Wear it, and let it remind you of the power of positivity." Lena, grateful and touched by Timon's kindness, thanked him and promised to give the thread a chance. As the days passed, Lena's life, too, began to change for the better. The golden thread worked its magic on her, as it had for Timon, and she slowly found herself reconnecting with the world around her. As Lena's heart healed, her friendship with Timon grew stronger, and together they became a beacon of positivity in the town of Elora. The golden thread, now passed on to Lena, continued to glow brightly, symbolizing the strength and resilience that comes from embracing hope and positivity. Word spread about the remarkable transformation in Timon and Lena's lives, and soon people from all corners of Iskandara began to seek out Marabella's shop, hoping to find their own golden thread of hope. The town of Elora flourished, becoming a vibrant and joyful place, its people united by the power of positivity. Marabella, proud of the change her creation had brought about, continued to weave her magical golden threads. With each new thread, another life was touched, and the light of positivity spread further and wider. It became a shining testament to the power of hope, love, and the unbreakable bond between those who choose to embrace the golden thread of hope.